Hey guys, it's Lionheart. I'm bringing you the second gym preview of Lionheart's Gym Challenge. Today we're going to be talking about the water gym. Now, the water gym has been really fun to use, and if you guys missed last week's preview, the ice gym, make sure you guys can go check that out. This video is going to be really similar to that one. We're just going to break down the Pokemon that I picked to be the starters in the ice gym and why I picked them. And so yeah, let's get to it. So here we are. We are in our encampment with the water gym, and funny enough, it is snowing this time, and it was raining in the ice video, so that's actually really funny. But let's talk about our team. These are the starters, and you're looking at the first two mons I like to start with, our Pelipper and our Barraskewda. And here's how I like to start with them. They're both really good scouts. Wow, Dracovish is so frightening. He runs so weird. But anyways, with Pelipper studying the rain and Barraskewda, having Swift Swim, and I would like a Propeller Tail one. Propeller Tail 1. I just haven't been able to get that yet. But it doesn't matter because of classic speed check. But typically, I have to, on the first turn, I end up reading Fake Out, which my Barraskewda is Focus Sashed. So I really don't like burning the Focus Sash off of a Fake Out. So that's whenever we bring in our tanks. If we see a Fake Out come in. See if I can get the Melodic. There it is. Our tanks set up for this game are OG. I love them. I love them. Lapras, which has been so huge for the meta right now. And this Melodic, representing the same Melodic that won the tournament a couple weeks ago, using the Coil, Hypnosis strat, and Muddy Water. They're both pretty great. This Lapras is typically the one I'm looking to G-Max in this game. It is a G-Max Lapras, and it will set Auravel, making Melodic even tankier. There have been very few battles where I haven't been able to get Melodic set up yet. But if it does look like, if I swap in and I end up getting a Lapras ends up getting hit by like a Stone Edge or something like that, I actually sometimes won't Dynamax her. Instead I'll save it for someone else. But lots of good rotations here that are available, even in those first couple of swaps. The first couple of turns, it's actually amazingly easy to swap in and out of things that are bad for us. Mainly because our Pelipper, our Pelipper is the one we're going to be using to set the rain the most often with, and so. Instead of building like a classic like special sweeper Pelipper, mine's actually kind of tanky, but I don't use the stockpile tank. It's just kind of regular tanky, and I give it a citrus berry, and it hardly ever gets O-code by anything. People tend to not want to destroy it like they should, but if I read a Thunderbolt coming, our Lapras is Assault Vested, so that's why I swap. Or we have the Rotom Wash that can eat Thunderbolts pretty well as well. And which brings up our next guest. Get out of the way, Pelipper. Move. Go. Shoo. Rotom Wash is a really cool mon. I'm running the Trick Rotom set, so it actually has specs on it for some strong Volt switches, right? Really strong Volt switches. Sometimes it puts me in a bind having Trick on it, having specs on it. Because if I'm in a bind and I really have to paralyze something and it still has the specs on it, and I've already used the move, it sucks as I can't use the move I need to. Or if I get the Thunder Wave off and it still has specs on it, then it's really tough because you can't get rid of your specs and you can't use any other moves, so you got to recall. But it's still worthwhile having the specs on because it can do some damage on those Volt switches. Again, the water team is rotating. We're rotating in and out of all the stuff we want and don't want. Bringing up our last mon here. This goon just like running around. I guess that's how he runs. No, not you, Pelipper. Come here. No. Dracovish. Oh my gosh. What do all of you want? I want the dinosaur. Don't seem to get along with it anymore. Go play. Gosh, this is I don't ever use the camp mode, so this is why I'm struggling with this. Here we go. I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about the Dracovish because you guys know all about Dracovish. You guys know what Dracovish does. Dracovish comes in and hits hard and probably O-codes its target. Whoa, that was a little close there, buddy. Dragovich is one of the hardest hitting mons in this generation. If not, I mean, I think Fish's Friend is actually the hardest hitting move in this generation. And mine is Choice Scarfed. Choice Scarfed, which I don't need the Scarf, but he has it just in case. My Pelipper has Tailwind. If I can't get the Tailwind up, he needs Scarf. So that's where we are with this old boy. It's but yeah, classic. So real quick, let's just shift over to our honorable mentions, because the Pokemon water typing in this generation is actually really prolific. Like, there is so many really good water type mons, and so here are a lot of our honorable mentions and our bench players. Typically on the bench, I have the Jellicent, the Seismitoad, and the Vaporeon. Vaporeon is actually the mon I built the gym around in the first place, because we all know I'm a huge fan of the evolutions, and I love this hydration strat. I love the hydration stat. I think hydration tank Vaporeons are really cool and underrated. But the problem lied here was who gets leftovers and who gets a berry. Remember, usually my Melodic has leftovers and my Pelipper has the berry, so it makes it really hard to run an item on Vaporeon. I have the similar issue with Jellicent. Lucky Jellicent can rock the Rocky Helmet pretty well. Jellicent's actually a really good use of the Rocky Helmet. And Seismitoad is an excellent Swift Swimmer. Seismitoad has won me some battles too. But based off the items that I have, these mons that I run the most often are the ones that utilize those items the best. And of course, are Gyarados, Toxapex, Primarina, and Wishiwashi. All honorable mentions, all great mons, really strong, really strong. Moxie Gyarados or Intimidate Gyarados, either one. Liquid Voice Primarina. This one's Merciless. I actually now prefer Regenerator. on Toxapex, and it's pretty solid. Toxapex just doesn't really do well in doubles, and the Water Gym is a doubles team. And of course, our Wishiwashi. Wishiwashi, this is a 0-speed Wishiwashi, and can actually be a pretty decent counter to like some Trick Room stuff. Like it's not the slowest thing on the field, but it's definitely not the fastest. So pretty great mons here. Someone else that I've left out is Pyukumuku. I haven't built one yet, so that's why I don't have it in this box. But Pyukumuku is a really great water stall. But yeah, so that is the gym preview of the water gym. If you guys like this team, let me know. If you don't, let me know. Tell me what your favorite water mons are. Put them down in the chat and tell me how you would build your team around them. Just post it down below, right below the video. I'd love to see what you guys have to say about it. But yeah, if you guys are interested in come challenging the gym challenge, make sure you come catch me live at twitch.tv/L10inhearts16. I stream almost every evening at 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I get lucky enough to be able to stream some mornings around 11 a.m. But yeah, that's the water gym. I'll catch you later. Bye.